Hello, happy Wednesday, everyone. As you probably know, what I'm about to do, I'm about to go to the gym. That's what I've been on. So, and I'm sure I've heard, probably tired of me opening videos, even saying that. So, anyways, I'm going to give you guys a quick recipe for a smoothie to help with PMS. So, those of you who may watch this video and do not know who I am, my name is Lejay. People also know me as Alika, and I am a holistic healer. I heal through herbs and guidance through usually reference of others' healing mediums. I have a plethora of peers who are amazing at what they do. I usually will refer to them for different type of modalities, but intuitively I'm usually able to pick up on to what is going on with someone's body. Some other people would call me a medical medium. It just depends on whatever term you like to use. To me, I just can just pick up on stuff when things are wrong with people, and my specialty is women's health. So I have a smoothie that is really, really good for PMS. I've had to balance my hormones multiple times in my life. The first time I had to balance my hormones, it was from birth control. Was it the second? I think the second time I had to balance my hormones was from adrenal fatigue, where I was bleeding profusely. And then the third time I had to balance my hormones was from having a child, which was my second child. But after that experience, I dealt with postpartum depression, so I had to rebalance my hormones again. So it's been a journey on doing this, and so this is part of why I help other women, because I know what it's like to have crazy periods, be bleeding all the time, be in a lot of pain monthly, feeling crazy monthly. Like, I know what that's like. So one of the things about PMS, if you have PMS, especially if it is very severe, you likely have some type of hormonal imbalance in which your body is really desiring nutrients. You are nutrient deficient. You need to add more nutrients to your diet. It may even be something as basic as water, because your periods will be more intense the months that you don't drink enough water. But you want to add some other things to your body that you may not be eating. I'm also a big proponent of cutting out sugar. I know that's very hard. I know that can be very challenging, but that is another thing that will help tremendously. But a lot of the things that you're not getting, or you don't have in your body when you are having PMS, one of those things, especially if you have muscle tightness and stuff like that, is magnesium. You're deficient in magnesium. You're also deficient in vitamin K, especially if you have like big clots and stuff like that, or you're bleeding profusely. Also, you're just not getting enough oxygen to that muscle. Your uterus is a muscle. So I always say, like, chlorophyll is super good. But water can also help with that whole process as well. But what I usually do when I have bad PMS is I will try to eat vegetables that are that contain phytoestrogens to help balance the hormones. So things like bok choy, things like Brussels sprouts, cabbage, broccoli, broccolini. Those things are really good. There are some other ones that are eluding me right now, but those are the green vegetables that I use. But there is a smoothie that I use that is really, really, really good for balancing your hormones. I would take it the week before your period every month, or even the 2 weeks before your period every month, just to kind of like get your hormones like in a good flow. And then the first phase of your cycle, the first 2 weeks, meaning your period until your ovulation, I would take something balancing, like chasteberry, which is also known as Vitex. I always recommend that herb, well, for most stuff, because it's super great. But it does take some time to work. And that one, it is known to take like a few months to really set in. But me, I usually I have immediate results, but I just heard that from other people. But for me, it always works for me. Maybe if you have a more crucial health issue, it may take longer. But usually within 28, days, 54 days, I see a difference. And Now, the smoothie, what you want to do is you want to use, your base is going to be a milk. I like to use almond milk. I only use Califia Farms. The rest of them are too watery for me. I feel like they're scamming the hell out of you with that thin ass almond milk. Or you can make your own almond milk. I like, also I've used a walnut milk, which is great because it also has omega-3s, and also flax milk for that exact same reason. And you also, it's anti-inflammatory in nature when you take your omega-3s. People who talk about, oh, my joints pop, and girl, I can't even bend over, and it's okay, you need some omega-3s. You need to get that popping. So walnut milk or flax milk would be a good base milk for you. You're gonna use the milk. I'll say a cup to a cup and a half, depending on how thick you want your smoothie. 1 banana. You're gonna do 1 tablespoon of maca root. You're gonna do a tablespoon and a half or so of pure cocoa, and that's CACAO. I'm sorry, let me start over. CACAO. Not cocoa powder from Hershey's, like real raw cocoa powder. It is not gonna be, it's not gonna be super sweet. The banana is there to help with the sweetness, but it does have like a milkshake type taste to it once you add everything. You're gonna add some ice, so that's gonna give you your milkshake taste. And then you're going to add a tablespoon of collagen. I like collagen that has like a vanilla or no flavor to it. That's going to give you some amino acids. So that's going to help you even more. And this will help with you being tired. Yeah, that's going to help with you being exhausted and you being tired. Now, I do think that you should try to get in your extra rest when you're PMSing. I'm all about rest. And also when you start your period as well, I think you should be getting more rest than normal. But yeah, when you're like super exhausted, this is what you need. This will give you that energy and to help keep you balanced. It's really good in the morning. I've even heard some people saying they threw in a little peanut butter. I was like, hey, do you, boo? They're trying to get their protein up. That's dope. Or almond butter even. So that's a good smoothie that I used for that. Like I said, that's a base of a non-dairy milk, maca roots, pure cocoa, sugar-free, like with the real minerals in it, a banana, and some collagen powder. I would say probably about a tablespoon or so of collagen powder, and that will help you. And collagen also helps you with your skin and beauty and all that. Like, this is really like a beauty smoothie. Really, it really is like a nice like little PMS spa treatment, almost like a little spa drink, because it's really good for you on so many different levels. So that's just my little tip. I have been using that. It works great. Also, eating those phytoestrogenic vegetables. I mean, I've literally not felt good and ate some Brussels sprouts. And I knew it was like a PMS, did not feel good, and I kind of had like some pressure, like in my head, like I felt like I was about to get one of those, menstrual headaches. Y'all know how it go. And I honestly felt the pressure decrease after I ate those Brussels sprouts. And I remember I drank water, and I think I had some baked chicken and some Asian rice. I was at this Asian restaurant with like black sesame seeds on it, but I really felt some relief. And I knew I had been like in and out burgering that month, like I really wasn't doing what I'm supposed to be doing, you know how it goes. And I know when I have PMS that it's because I'm not eating right. Like, I know that's why, because I'm telling you, you'll see a tremendous difference in that. And also, this is going to help with your bleeding. You can even add some moringa in that. That would be good. Add some hemp seeds, or maybe add half an avocado. It'll probably be real smooth. I might have to try that next time. That actually sounds really good. Listening to you talk about working with your cycle instead of against it. Aw, thanks, friend. That's sweet. Yeah, I mean, we menstruate. Like, that's normal. That's what we do. And it's just like, it's really sad that there's women that suffer every single month, when I literally be like, oh, child, I forgot I was on my period this month, because I'm not in pain or anything like that. And so it's unfortunate, like I said. And there are remedies for most of this stuff. Unless you have a endo muscular issue within your uterus, and this is usually people who have like endometriosis, stuff like that. Most of this stuff is like easily remedied. Endometriosis is a tougher case. I'm not gonna say it's not curable. I'm not gonna say there are some people that have cases that are, and there are some people who have cases that are not. It's just whatever. But that's a more complicated issue versus like PMS. PMS is a hormonal imbalance, and that can be corrected through food. And yeah, you need to probably get more rest. But there are other things that you can do to have optimal hormonal balance. And if you need a consultation, you have to get with me and I can help y'all. Yeah, sis, it's not about being lucky. It's really about like you have to make a transition on like a lot of stuff with cramps. I used to have really, really bad cramps. Like I'm a living witness. I used to bleed like crazy. I used to be in crazy pain. I have seen some stuff that I was just like, whoa, am I going to be able to have kids one day? Like, I had some menstrual issues, and that's literally why I teach, because this stuff is remedy, because I'm telling you, I used to go through it. Yeah, the exhaustion is real. You just have to, outside of finding time to eat, you have to just try to probably get an adaptogen, and then try a smoothie like this to try to, like, get your, energy back up. You may have to like take iron that much before. Like even in this smoothie, if you wanted it to be sweet, it might make it a tad bit too sweet. You might want to add half a teaspoon of blackstrap molasses to the smoothie as well. Like that'll be an iron boosting, and that's a lot of women deal with that because they're exhausted, because they're, your body is losing blood. So, a lot of women deal with anemia, especially around that time. Yeah, the cramps, it's usually like seriously harsh dehydration as well. Yeah, I usually be going off on people too. That's why I was like, let me get my life together, because I can't be going off on people, and I got stuff I need to do, and I can't be losing a week, five days up to a week, because my attitude is jacked up, or because my attitude jacked up. Like, let me get that together. So that's one smoothie that I do use, and it really does work. Like I've seen a tremendous difference in the past couple of months, and what some would even call PMDD symptoms. Like I used to get really depressed right before my period, and then my period would come on, I would be like, and that's when that happens, that's hormonal. When you just depressed the whole month, you have depression. Something's going on with you. But when you are mad, you angry, you depressed, you on the point of suicidal, you ready to like fucking like flip off, and then your period starts, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm cool. That is hormonal, and that's how it shows you how intense our emotions, how intense our hormones are, and how they affect our emotions. Yeah, you just probably need some nutrients. You probably need some manganese as well. You might need to be taking like some trace minerals every day. That's one thing that helped me through my postpartum, is I started taking trace minerals. I don't think I realized how mineral deficient I was. And a lot of people don't realize how mineral deficient they are, because we're Americans. We don't know what we've been eating. We've been mineral deficient a long time. But you'll feel your body wake. When you start taking this stuff though, you feel your body wake up in a different way. And it's very cool. It's really, really cool. But okay, so bye y'all. Y'all have a good day, and I'm about to go to the gym. Like I said, I'm about to get snitched for summertime, even though it's about to rain here. It sucks. All right, you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye.